Oh, yes, people. There's a fish. What am I fighting? I can feel vibrations. What? Oh, he's strong. But he feels like he could be on some snags. Alright, so today's video, we're going to be trying to catch a fish in the winter. I've got all my stuff, my granny trolley. I'm about to get onto the river now.
I'm on my flex, spitting like the best. I fuck with the stress, I'm bumping like a set. Life with no regrets, fuller like the rest. It's real out here, so you gotta come correct. And I got punchline just like and I'm messy when I'm shooting. I'm foot locker, get the shoeing. Persuasive, yeah, I'm fluent. Improving, yeah, it's proven. And soon to be slewing on the daily. And if you don't rate me, I don't care. Go on then.
Welcome to another episode of Charlie Does Fishing. In this episode, we're going to be looking at winter fishing and how to increase your odds of getting a fish on the bank. As you can see, it's 2 degrees and it's freezing. So here's my first top tip: wrap up warm. My approach to this is layers. So I'm putting thermals, then layers on top of that. It's been Christmas, so of course I've got a belly. Am I ashamed? No. This is my victory for eating all of them pigs in blankets. If you're wearing socks, you might as well double them up. Double socks means double warmth. I've got some waterproof shoes on that are also extra warm. I'm then sticking a coat on and also a body warmer. And never forget your glove. Alright, we're off. And the first place to go is Tesco. I'm here for 2 reasons: quest for food and also some extra bait. When it comes to meal deals, I'm a simple man. I know what I like, and the inner Kyle in me always wants monster. BLT is simple, and a pepperami, if it's good enough for the fish, it's good enough for me. I've also grabbed pork pies because I'm a fat bastard. I'm also British, which means apologising even when you're not wrong.
As you can see, everything has died back and it's currently 2 degrees. The reason I've waited till midday is before it was 0 degrees, but I saw a spike popping up around 1 o'clock, so I'm hoping my chances will improve. And this is where we're gonna go. Boom. Game plan is this: I'm gonna get 2 PVA bags. I'm gonna stick one close to the margin here and the other one further just under the tree. Let's get it. Pow.
Today I thought I'd show you what I'm using. I thought you guys might be interested in it. I have this rod pod which cost me £50 from Amazon. I don't believe that you have to spend billions of pounds to catch fish, and I think you can do it on a budget. Because of this, I don't have a lot of fancy gear, and I buy most of my stuff on Amazon or on sale. Here I found myself some police tape, which is always a good sign when fishing in South London. These are the Coram KBI Compact 2 bait alarms, and they cost me a mere £30 from Angling Direct. They also come with a receiver, which is great for when you're chilling in your bivvy. Do you need bait alarms? No. But if you want to chill and not pay too much attention, or if you want to leave your rods for a bit, these alarms will let you know when you've got a fish biting. This is that magical PVA bag that I mentioned in my last video. These were budget ones that I bought on eBay in a big pack. They cost me about £5 for about 500. Expensive ones from the shop melt a bit faster and are a little bit nicer to use, but they still work the same. These are the kind of payoffs that you get when you go for something a little bit more budget. I'm mixing a few bits in my bag together and I'm going to put it in this bag.
Boom. So here you can see I made myself a little bag. It's not too big and I'm probably going to just use this for the whole day. It's winter. Fish don't really eat that much in winter, and because of that I'm going to use less bait. Now you can put holes in this to make it sink, because if you don't it's going to float along, but I'm going to stick one hole in it because a friend from work has told me that if I float it I might be able to get it under that tree. So let's get it. Big up Jed. Looking all good for rod number 1. Bang. Next step, you've got a rod in the water. You don't want to get caught out. Anything can happen. So we're going to get that set up first. Because we're fishing on a high bank, we're going to want to extend our net as long as we can get it. I'm going to take this bad boy, I'm going to lay him down there. Now, rod number 2, we'll try something slightly different. So for rod number 2, I've got these fluorescent green worms, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them onto this pop-up. Now this thing here floats. I've chopped it down because I only want it to come off the ground a little bit, and I'm really just using it as a bait stopper. Personally, over the years, I've never had any luck with pop-ups, and I think they're a load of crap, but they are good for raising your bait out the water a little bit. And that is all I'm gonna do. And for this bad boy, I'm gonna flick him in that corner over there. One of the best things about being a fisherman is robins love you, and I love them too. We've just had a bite on the rod. I'm not feeling very lucky today, but you never know. I feel like I've got a good spot, cover of the tree, fingers crossed. My rod keeps getting the occasional beep. The worm one, the one that's more likely to attract a fish. Maybe there's some little fish trying to have a go at it. In a video where I'm telling you how to winter fish, this is a rule that you should definitely follow. Don't get your knees wet, because I'm freezing.
Serious question. I have no idea what this is, but every now and then, a load of weed will just come down the Wandle.
My left rod just dinked, and the right one keeps beefing. I'm feeling like there's potential fish on the guards. It's pitch black, so it's time to pack. Ugh.
Day 2 in the Big Brother
Alright,
house.
it's day 2, but it's 6 degrees. Yesterday was a flop. I had one run. We're gonna go right back to where we were, and we're gonna just try for a couple of hours. It's 2 o'clock in the day, it's warm, but I reckon we got something.
Day 3, 10:45 AM.
Alright, it's early doors, and as you've seen, I've been coming to this spot during the week. Just bumped into Rao and he's come to help me. So winter is deep, so I'm trying to get it a little bit better by chucking in a little bit of pre-bait, so hopefully the fish come back. So let's go get it.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Cool. And that's it. Come back on Saturday and hopefully we'll catch a fish. And I've also fished it continuously.
Here, I'm showing you my special mixture.
I love this stuff.
It's a secret, so don't tell anyone. The secret is, it's just anything that I've got in my bag. It's a secret, don't tell people.
I can see the snags. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. I can see a little blank spot there, which I'm gonna go for. The water's crazy low, I don't know why. So 1, 2, and I missed it completely. Let's try quickly. There we go. Cool. I'm unsure if I just got a bite or if my line just got hit with some weed.
I love robins, and I believe they're a good omen. My mum used to say to me that it's the dead coming back to visit you. So when these 2 robins turned up, I thought about my father and my grandfather. Is this too much information for YouTube? Maybe. I like to think that they were with me and they were rooting me on to get that fish. So this one's for you boys. Let's have it. The weather took a turn for the worst and it's freezing. That means one thing and one thing only. Time to get a shelter out. And welcome to my crib. Having a shelter on a bank can save you from having to go home. It blocks the wind and it will get warm inside, meaning more time on the bank, which equals more fish, obviously.
I'm just watching aliens on YouTube.
Some of these seem to really stand out.
Oh, yes people. There's a fish. But it feels like it could be on some snags. Oh, it's strong. Feel vibrations. What? What am I fighting? Has it lost me? No, it's a big barbel. Oh, nice. That's looking pretty juicy, can't lie. I'll take you. Now it's in the snag, which is not good. They never like to see the net. Boom. Done, people. I was chilling in the shelter. I didn't think much was gonna happen, but looks like we've secured ourselves a fish. It's been 3 days on the river, 3 days on the bank, but it's paid off. Let's take a look at this bad boy then. He's not as big as the one from the pub, but he's still a decent size. There we go. We secured it. Let's get him back in the water. Of course, I weren't filming it when I was releasing it, and it was probably my best release I've ever done. Oh! But that's the video, guys. Que sera, sera. This is Charlie Does Fishing from the bank.